guys, welcome back. This is LenaLuciia, and today we're gonna talk about what we eat in a week in a van. So I did that before in our last trip and I really enjoyed the video, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it too. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The meals this time are not as plant-based as we usually eat. Somehow we were just really craving like a lot of cheese, a lot of eggs, some of that stuff. However, it still was all really yummy and I really enjoyed all of them. So I hope you enjoy too. Let's go. Starting off on Monday, we had some croissants, which was, as always, really tasty, even though it was not made in France. We knew that we would go out for dinner, so for lunch we just had a little portion of pasta with pesto, very basic, very much student vibes. Then, as we were still in Porto, and it is known for its fish restaurants, with all of their fresh fish being caught daily, we decided to splurge a little and went out for dinner at one of those fish restaurants, and it was absolutely insane. It was basically just cold with baked potatoes and fish, but it was so delicious we could both not get enough of it. And funnily enough, the guy who runs the restaurant just became grandma that evening, so he invited us to have some very expensive champagne, which was also very nice. For Tuesday, Louis cooked us a big nice omelette with lots of vegetables, as we always do, and it's always so good. And as we had a really big breakfast, we did not need anything for lunch and we just skipped it all together. Then for dinner, we tried out something new, which turned out absolutely amazing, as we cooked some vegetables and sauteed them for a very long time so they turned really crunchy. And then we put some pizza dough on the pan and fried it, so it turned into some kind of naan, which is like a kind of Mediterranean bread, I believe, which was very Mediterranean and like Morocco style, and we absolutely loved it. Like, this is one of our new favorite meals. It was so freaking good. For Wednesday in the morning, I made some porridge and it was very basic yet very filling, and also, in my eyes, what I like to believe, somewhat healthy. For lunch, we had some leftover vegetables and the naan because it was just that good. And for dinner, we splurged a little and made spatzen, which is basically just some kind of dough fried with a lot of cheese and like onions on top. They're usually caramelized. I always caramelize them because then it's just like exquisite and is an absolute classic in Bavaria, and we just love to splurge on it every once in a while because it's just so freaking good, you don't even know. For Thursday, we bought some pastries as we were going grocery shopping anyway, and we tried a lot of them, and my favorite was actually the spinach one. The highlight though was obviously the donuts. Oh my god, I just really have a thing for donuts. I know they're so freaking unhealthy, but they were just so good, and I actually got Luis onto trying them as well, and now he loves donuts too. And also, looking back on this, we really did not have like the healthiest food this week, but I mean, at least it's realistic. So like for lunch, we just had some leftover spatzen because we don't like to throw things away, so we just eat it all up. The absolute classic pesto pasta for dinner. We really do this so often because it is easy, it is affordable, it is tasty, it is healthy. We both absolutely love it, and it's honestly in every week of our food plan. Friday, as the weekend is just about to start, we treated us with some more croissants. And by this time, we were actually in France already, so we had some French croissants, which Jacques Duguzel is so good. And then for lunch, we had a very nice salad made out of tomatoes, avocados, and mozzarella. We do not make it that often because it's kind of expensive with all the avocado, and I don't want to eat too much of it because it's also not that good for the environment, but it's just beyond tasty, and it also has a lot of healthy fats. For dinner that day, I made Asian noodles, kind of like a stir fry with a lot of vegetables and a nice sauce. Felt very healthy and was very yummy. On Saturday morning, I reheated a toast that we bought a day earlier and was still left over, and honestly, reheated on the pan always tastes so much better. Am I right, or is that just in my mind? For lunch and then also dinner, we had pasta carbonara, I guess that's how you say it, but the real version, so just Parmigiano, eggs, and pasta, not with like any milk sauce or something. And this is also like a bit unhealthy, a bit of a splurge, but oh my god, Italian people just really know how to live. For our last day this week on Sunday, as it seemed fit, we had another big omelette, which was cooked by Louis, as I went and got some of the fresh French baguette. Yet again, we did skip lunch because of that big breakfast. And last but certainly not least, we made another one of our famous tuna pasta, which Louis brought into my life, and I'm so happy that she did, which was also obviously, as always, absolutely delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Love you. Bye-bye.